Alright, we're going to talk about taking small trades throughout the day. We're used to trading 1 hour charts. So if you go back in time, you're going to see these are major bases where you'd want to buy in like big amounts right here. Or even this one here, you could do something there and try to get a little bit in here. We're going to look at a 15-minute chart right here. And we're going to be able to see that, we've got a little base right here. It's not a big one, but it's a little one. And what if we buy here 920 or 880, 840, 800? So I got these 4 orders set up. They're small orders. This is Ethereum, so I'm going a little bigger, but $50 isn't too bad. And if this crashes all the way down here, I mean that's a big move. I mean it's a 20% crash on Ethereum, so that's pretty massive. And obviously it'll probably come to 920. It's done that just a couple days ago. It was there, so there was no problem. This is the same size base as these, and could have caught this, could have got a bounce right there, and then now you're waiting and waiting and waiting. You might have been able to catch this one if you put a line right there, but now we're trying to get the next one. And here's another good way to sort of look at all this. You can see just how far it drops every time. So if we started back here, actually if we start here even, you can see it goes about 1 block. Go there, about 1 block before it bounced a little bit. Here it goes another block, and then it bounced here, and then here we haven't crossed, here we haven't crossed, here we haven't crossed. Here it falls about 1 block. So here you expect it to fall about 1.5 blocks. I'm going to sort of put my order here because I'm not going to put a 960. I mean, that's where I'm going to sell, like 980 or so. So I'm going to put my order at 920. Although 940 would probably be better. And it's going to block. I'm just going to block, just a couple down to make sure that if it crashes like crazy, I'm not just going to lose $50 because, I'm buying in as it's going down. So I'm just going to make that money back. Here's Ripple. A small base right here. You can buy the 1s, the 9s, and the 8s. I mean, obviously, if you're looking at this at a 1 hour chart, you're going to look back and be like, dude, this is the base, right? Yeah, but, I mean, is it ever going to go to 0.5? Like, that's crazy, right? So you can zoom in and just start playing these smaller ones. You just put 1s, 9s, and 8s. It's not bad. It's at 1.2. Is it going to drop to 1? Maybe. And if you want to attest to this, let's go back and try to play these bases. So we have a crappy little base here, and it falls about 1.5 bars, and then you just get bounced right back. Obviously there wasn't really anything up here as a base, but you can draw the line there, and if it ever cracks this base, yeah, like you can you're 1 box, that's fine. 1 box, it's totally cool. So we're looking for like small little crashes. All right, so I've basically gone through all these coins, and I've played the little base here and gone down to the next marker down. Here's the 12, here's the 10. Just trying to get some little trades in here that will very likely work out here. 7s, 6s, and 5s. As we go to EMC, just kind of double checking my work, making sure nothing weird is happening. I'm going to 15-minute charts here just to look and make sure that whatever. We try this one here. It's a good base right here. Hopefully 4 5s, 4s, and 3 5s. If this crashes here, 10, 9, 20%, no problem here. And yeah, like you can see, when it cracks bases, it goes pretty good distance here to there. This is the only time when it's just kind of not really cracking these bases very hard, but that's expected. Let's see how much percentage is that. About 6-7%. 6-7%. So if it goes to flat, it's probably gonna hit there, probably. And you can just leave these orders on overnight. You could just fall asleep, wake up in the morning, maybe 1 or 2 will go off, and you'll get a good trade for the day. Let's take a look at some of the other ones that I was looking at. Because obviously this isn't the only type of trade, the small trades you can make. Yes, you can make small trades using the base method like this. But as you could see, sometimes it doesn't actually always like happen. You know, you're waiting and waiting and waiting and nothing happens. So that's when you want to start going to the even more riskier day trade. So here's a risky day trade. We see this coin has been bouncing back and forth between 320 and like 400, and it's done this umpteen times. How many times has it done this in the past like month? This is the end of January. It's done some crazy moves, but it does this a lot. It did it so many times back here. To be honest, I would rather have this start doing more lines back and forth before starting, just to make sure it's still doing that pattern, because right now we only see one or two of those, maybe like a couple in there, but it's not really doing the pattern anymore. If we'd caught this over here, man, that would have been so good. So let's just kind of ignore that one, but let's look through some of these little crappy coins here. So in general, I like to look for volume first. So all these big coins here have big volumes, and then once it gets to about here, it's kind of hard to take trades on these coins. You can still get pretty good ones. Let's just try to get in a couple here. It's too small of a chart. ETP. Like here on ETP, unfortunately, I'm running out of money. So ETP. I don't want to do too many trades. I don't want to set up too many because I tend to overdo it. Let's see how many I got going on. About 113. I mean, I'm pretty sure that if I draw my base here and I get twos, I mean, there's not going to be a problem with that, right? So let's get the twos. I just want to keep a little extra money just in case something weird happens. So let's go by twos. We'll get the twos. We'll get the 18s and the 16s. Just trying to make small little trades here on these small little coins. Very possible. You can also try flipping this between you know, 2 2s and 2 4s, 2 4s and 2 6s. Like, it's happened so many times, but now all of a sudden the trend has been broken, so you gotta wait for the trend to start up again. Here on DGB, and perfectly fine there. Let's look at data. Another coin that's sort of got a base right here. So we'll get 12s, 10s, and 9s. Oh, 12. Yeah, 12. 10s. And 8s. Yeah, I don't know. Who knows, man? Just gotta have something set up. And here we have this coin. Let's just draw the base here. I mean, this doesn't really look like a base. This is more of a base. So here we can, again, sort of go for 12, 10, and 8. 12, 10, 8. 12, 10, and 8. And making sure that I don't go overboard on the orders, because I like having money in my pocket. So I mean, whatever, man. Fuck that coin. Here's a better one. If I can go to 15 minutes here, Oh yeah, this one was a good one that I had before in the past. We're gonna little base oops right here. So you can get 8s, 7s, 6s, no problem. Let me get 50 here because it's doing this whole gotta buy a certain amount of coins in order for you to be able to make the trade. So I'm gonna get a little bit more to make sure that I get a good profit. CVC, good coin here. If it's hard to read at 15 minutes, you know, go to your hour and then you can start to notice a little trend here. You can even get a trade at 5 if you want. Let's see. We'll skip this coin. I've already done so many coins. I'm being a little bit more selective on what I want. So, unfortunately, I have to buy 100 Inge at a time, so I don't really want that one. Dim. So we can buy dim at 14, 12, 10. It's kind of basing out here. Yeah, whatever. 25. What's the risk of 25 bucks, you know? 12, 10. Easy trades, right? See, I'm just trying to play these little bases, not going too crazy on the buys. And here's another good one. Check it out just a little bit. Put a line here. I don't want to get 8s. I guess it only went to 9s there. Maybe 8s is the right buy. Let's go to 15 minutes. I guess it really is. 8, 7, 6. Alright, that's the way it goes. The chart tells you to get 8s, you get 8s. Chart tells you to get 7s, you get 7s. Chart tells you what to do, man. You'd think like, wait, is that really gonna work? You know, but the chart tells you what to do. I mean, that's actually a 10%. It's 10%, so chart tells you what to do. You got a little line here. Chart tells you what to do. Hell, you could even try drawing a line here if you want to get that one. But nah, we'll just keep it. I mean, we keep this reasonable, you know. Bastards, man, bastards! I'm telling you. Fuck all this. What am I doing? Why am I not even on the fucking right coin? Oh shit! All right, here's the base. 5s, 4 5s, and 4s. 5s. 4 5s and 4s. Alright. And we'll just do a few more because I'm in the groove. I'm doing this good, man. I'm in the groove here. So I'm going to buy 7s, 6s, and 5s. 7s. Such safe trades. 6s. No way to lose these trades. And 5s. Imagine what would happen if right now all of my trades went off. Like the whole market just exploded and all my trades went off. Would I lose money? I mean, I'm not playing hour charts, right? So it could potentially come down here, which would just be crazy. That would be 50%. Like, that would be nuts, dude. Everything would just die. And would it bounce back to this line? Yeah. I mean, obviously it would bounce back here first, and then it would do some stuff, and then maybe tomorrow it could come back here, right? So yes, in one sense, I could lock my entire account for like a few days. But it's only about half. Like I started with like 6,000, I'm at 2,000. So once it comes down to here, now I've still got about $2,500 to be able to put in more at that low price. So when it comes back here, I sell back. So now I've got 4,000. And I start putting in more orders, and then later it comes back. So it's super safe. There's no way you could lose. And who cares about a little tiny amount? Now this looks like a nice trading chart for that thing. Well, we're gonna skip it. I don't care. I'm gonna get 4s, 3s, and 2s. Is that the right? Would that be the correct? Yeah, 4. I mean, 4, 3, 5, and 3 would probably even be better. Jeez. I mean, it feels like it's gonna be overshooting. 4s, 3 5s, 3s. Right. I've just made so many successful trades on all these coins down here that I just want to do them all, dude. I just want all my coins, all the fucking coins. Look at, I put orders on almost all the coins, dude. And I'm on SNT right now. And we're gonna look for this one here. 24s, 22s, and 20s. Twos, 20s. So this coin here, so we should be able to get I want the 15s. So let's see, 15s. So 15s, 12 5s and 10s. You can see how with these orders I'm already like, I'm taking measures against cracking the big base, you know. I mean, yeah, I might crack the small base, but it might also crack the big base, so I'm taking measures against that. SNC, we got a line right here. We'll take it. We'll take a trade. We'll take a trade. 26s, maybe 28s. All right, you know what? Look at this chart here. Let's try to do another trade here. Another type of trade. Let's see. I want to flip this around. 31s for 35s. Even 32s for 35s. Be so good. Be so good if I could do that. Let me do that later. I see. So this was the big crash where this coin dropped 10%. 28, 26, 24. Alright, whatever. if this goes to 8 or 7 or 6. It's cool. Mana. 10, 8, 6 probably. Something like that. Alright, I think we're coming to the end of my cash supply. Man, all these coins just look so appetizing. If I could just do a little bit more here. Just a few more coins, man. So that's 10, 9, 8. Could I get 10 9s and 8s? Yeah, dude. For sure. Here, let's go really small on these last few here. 10s. 9s. 8s. Just imagine like putting 20, 20, 20. Getting them all filled. We want these orders filled, man. We want these orders to be filled. If only I knew how to flip this. Look how many times it just does the same thing. Yeah. So 1750. Interesting. Fucking cell phone.